Big to big, small to small. Done.
One down and a couple dozen more to go.
Start from this end, we'll meet in the middle.
Karina Forson and a handful of Washington State Department of Natural Resources scientists spent the morning prepping for their research, placing these readers into the ground.
When we have our next big earthquake, not if, but when, we should all know if the building that we're in, the house we're in, the school we're in, is built and is capable of withstanding that earthquake.
They want to see how the ground would respond during an earthquake. And the way they test that is seeing how hard or soft the ground is.
I'll go with the tough ground.
Not by seeing how easily these readers go into the ground, but instead like this. Geoscientists like Travis West are using these sledgehammers to measure seismic waves through the ground to this computer. And eventually this information will get back to these schools.
What did you guys find in the drawings?
Inside the school is the other part of the project. Engineers are checking how the buildings would withstand an earthquake.
A lot of the reason a lot of us even go into engineering or architecture is to protect the public.
Dave Swanson is a structural engineer. The schools he and his team are working in were all built before the current building codes were created. Some of these buildings were built more than 50 years ago. With Swanson's team's information on these buildings, combined with DNR's tests on the grounds around the schools, the goal is to keep kids safe.
So we're giving the people in power the tools they need to make important decisions that'll hopefully save lives.
Reporting in Fife, AJ Janavel for Q13 News.
And the Department of Natural Resources is doing this work all summer. In total, they'll inspect more than 200 school buildings across the state. There are thousands more that will go unchecked, so DNR hopes to be able to continue this research. And we are continuing our Safer Schools series.